There's a misconception out there that LinkedIn is a boring social media platform. But the truth is, it's one of the best ways to find prospects, warm up leads, and close deals. That's why today I'm showing you how to use LinkedIn to get more clients. Hey everyone, I'm Jeremy and welcome back to B2B Sales and Lead Generation. Before getting into the how, let's quickly touch on why LinkedIn is great for getting more customers. LinkedIn opens the door for more networking that lets you show who you really are and the value of your offer without paying for ads. You also gain organic exposure, can show off your accomplishments, and you can make quality connections with target customers from all around the world. Now, more than 170 million people in the US use LinkedIn, and if you're watching this, I'm guessing you do too. In fact, 50% of people who make over $75,000 have an account, and 1 in 8 of those users are high-level decision makers in executive and C-suite positions. Since you're able to reach high-level B2B decision makers a lot easier than, say, waiting outside their office building at 5 o'clock and chasing them down, LinkedIn can help you get the sales you actually want. LinkedIn is great for high-ticket sales and recurring services because you can really take the time to warm up and nurture your leads. But disclaimer, to really make it worth it, your lifetime value of a customer should be at least over $1,000. So if your lifetime value is likely going to be on the lower end or in the hundreds, consider using outbound tactics like cold emailing instead. It's more cost efficient, and you can learn more about it in our video on how to write cold emails linked below. And if you're ready to get more clients, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss out on new sales videos. But before you start generating leads and getting new clients, it's important to know best practices for LinkedIn. Optimizing your LinkedIn page is important because first impressions truly do matter. You want every person who visits your profile to know exactly how you can help. When was the last time you saw a faceless profile with no listed experience and thought, man, I want to do business with them? Exactly. That's why your profile picture is crucial. No, it doesn't have to be a runway model headshot, although I've considered that a few times myself. On their blog, LinkedIn recommends that your photo actually looks like you, so catfishes beware. Other tips are to use an image with high resolution and soft, natural lighting, a non-distracting background, and always smile. Make sure to have someone else take it for you. It looks more professional that way, and they can give you feedback on your poses. It's also important to optimize your title and descriptions because your heading should be more than just a technical job title. Like, instead of life coaching at X company, try I guide entrepreneurs to realize their dream life. You can also add keywords to your title. Our founder Will lists his position at Uplead and includes target words like business contact data, business entrepreneur, and #1 rated B2B prospecting tool. Keywords will help you show up in their search results and increase your credibility. Your description should also be solid. Explain what you do and what you're great at in a few sentences. Same with past experience. Be clear and explain the positive results and past accomplishments you achieved in those positions. And of course, you can't forget about references, which seriously bolster a profile. As long as you're on good terms, most people are more than happy to give you one. Try old coworkers, bosses, professors, or coordinators from volunteer work you've done. If your leads see that people like working with you, you gain credibility. And if you're excited to start putting these tips to use, give this video a thumbs up. Now that you have a great profile, it's time to get some leads. So how do you get clients on LinkedIn? Well, there's 2 strategies that you can use: inbound sales and outbound sales. If you're new to these terms, make sure to watch our video on inbound and outbound sales after this one. It's linked below. Let's start with inbound sales, which is as easy as being active on LinkedIn and, well, just being you. Nowadays, creating content is part of growth and networking, so you gotta get used to it. You can make posts with relatable personal stories, tips, helpful articles, and insights on your industry. Show off your work, your clients' work if they consent to it, and your expertise. Anytime someone in your network engages on your posts, their entire network will also see your posts. So the more you post, the more potential reach. Will makes short and sweet, creative posts on business plans and best practices, entrepreneurship, outreach, and other topics in the B2B world. He also posts regularly to engage followers. And each time he posts, he's reaching thousands of people, aka tens of thousands of potential customers. Another best practice of creating posts is to add a few targeted hashtags that your target audience would search. Including these hashtags in the copy can help your target audience find you. The next best practice is to engage with your network's content, so you're reaching more people and building relationships. Block off a few minutes a day to comment on content with relevant advice and thoughts that could then drive interest in what you offer. If you write something genuine and thoughtful, they'll read it and click on your profile. As a bonus, your name is shown in front of multiple people who could also become leads. It's like attending a real-life networking event. The more you put yourself out there and charm the room, the more connections you're gonna make. Take it from me. For example, let's say you're a marketing agency and a lead posts about an exciting product update at their company. Congratulate them on the launch and how you know tons of people that would love it. Even if you don't mention your marketing service, they'll likely click on your profile. But to make those inbound tactics really have an impact, you have to actively grow your network with outbound sales strategies too. If you have a warm lead, aka someone you've already met online or in real life, make sure to connect on LinkedIn with a personalized message within 2 days of meeting. In a world of copy-pasted and automated connection requests, write a short but memorable message like this one. If you have cold leads, aka ideal B2B customers who you haven't met yet, use LinkedIn to find potential customers. You can search and filter by name, job, company size. With a regular LinkedIn account, you can only message people who you're connected to, and you can only view the name and limited contact info for your second-degree connections. Also, you have to actually be connected to see their email. So how do you reach those leads that you're not connected with? There are a few different ways to reach your cold LinkedIn leads. The first option is connecting with second-degree leads using a personalized connection request message. Not everyone checks LinkedIn every day, and it may take a bit for them to respond. If they accept, you can send them a message. But what should you write? We have a video on how to write effective cold emails, which is transferable to LinkedIn too, so check that out after this video. The next option requires you to pay for LinkedIn Sales Navigator and send them an in-mail message starting at $99 per month. You'll also access their advantage filters to sort and find leads. While it's a great way to find leads, the downside with Sales Navigator is that you can only message them via LinkedIn. So if your lead doesn't regularly check and read in-mail messages, you may never reach them. So if you go this route, I'd recommend using a prospecting platform like Uplead in conjunction with Sales Navigator to bridge the gap from LinkedIn to other outreach methods. That way you can also email or call them and not wait for them to respond on LinkedIn. And the third option is to stay with regular LinkedIn, skip the in-mail, and use another prospecting platform to provide the contact info. Uplead has a comparable database to LinkedIn and comes with a free Chrome extension to enrich the data of your LinkedIn leads. So when you're looking up target profiles online or on LinkedIn, just open up your Uplead Chrome extension and you can immediately get all of their contact info with one click and one Uplead credit. Since Uplead directly integrates with most CRMs, you can even send the lead directly to your CRM after Uplead pulls their info, then hit them up with a personalized email. Our videos on cold email templates, subject lines, and follow-ups are great resources if you need ideas. LinkedIn is a powerful tool, but to make it easier and get contact info without waiting around, head over to uplead.com/YouTube to try Uplead free for 7 days, get 5 free leads, and test out our Google Chrome extension. Explore our full database and sales intelligence features. Uplead guarantees 95% data accuracy, and our platform verifies all emails to ensure they're active before you download the contact info. We offer flexible plans depending on your needs, starting at just $74 per month for an annual plan and $99 for a cancelable month-to-month plan. If this video helped you figure out how to use LinkedIn to get clients, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss when we post new videos on B2B sales, cold outreach, and lead generation. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.